Dun, 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 dun. It's been ages since I've done that. Hello there. I'm Ashmanix, and I feel like utter shit. There goes the monetization of the imaginary monetization of the stream. Um, yes, we are playing Eve Burst Air once again, and look who's back. My co-host, Pixel.
I was back once already, wasn't I?
Oh yeah, we had a thing a couple of days ago, didn't we? Yes, that doesn't count. Hello.
But now I should sound normal, I hope.
You sound
because there was something wrong the last time.
You sound louder. It's like it's.
I am loud.
No, it's hard to describe. It's not just.
Well, you need to lower my volume then.
No, it seems like there's a slight extra distortion. I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, hello, Crack Dealer. Look who's first in the chat.
Hello.
Kurinju.
I can hear myself over you.
Yes. Not much I can really do about that. I moved the mic slightly away from me, so hopefully that will. I don't know how it's picking up. I don't have my headphones that loud, right?
And yet here we are.
Yes, you're just that loud, mate. What is Crack Dealer saying? What's Kurinju?
Cringe.
Oh. Yes. That's all I can say to that. I am. Anyway, I feel like shit. I've got the cold. This is going to be a hilarious stream because it's but let's get back into Eve Burst Error. Load the game. That one. Okay. And I cannot. What? Oh, I got a fright there. I was like, I can't do any more of Marina. Ash delusional. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm usually delusional. I'm just a bit more so this time. More like a painful one. Painful what? Painful life. That is my life. Welcome to an Ashmanic stream. I'm going to switch to the full screen before I forget to do that, because I always do. Let's get into Marina's story again. Are we ever going to get to Kojiro?
Oh. Only when you choose to.
Oh, I remember this. I had to click like crazy to get past that bit.
Hello, Kupo. Nice to see you tonight.
Oh, Kupo, how's it going? Fat cat. Well, see if is that a fat cat? I think it's a fat cat in your profile. I like it. Let's get into this. So in the last part of the playthrough, we took on Natasha, who is, I believe she had admitted she is Terra, or maybe she's not. No, I think she said she wasn't. She just happened to use the same weapon and stuff like that. And I think we took her down. Suzuki came in to help us. He saved the day, really. And I think we nabbed Natasha, and now we've gone back to our room with Mayako. I think. Oh, he blocked. Oh, yeah. Because Natasha, I remember she straddled us at one point, and there was a good CG of that.
And then he cut himself in with a pistol animation.
He's like, I'm not letting this carry on for any longer. Let me interfere with your CG time. And the chat was extremely angry. And now you all hate Suzuki. Like, I've disliked him from the beginning. I think he's a bit slimy. And I think his Porsche sounds like a fucking shitty van. So, here we go. Right.
Either that or there's something really wrong with its engine, yeah.
I mean, who knows? I'm back in my room. Are you okay, Mayako? Are you? I'm gonna ask you again. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
本当に大丈夫。少し疲れただけ。
I see we've got the angle going on.
The Dutch angles, obviously. Need to. Someone was in love with Dutch angles. I don't know whether.
No, it's a thing in visual novels. Like, you know, you can't just look at the character straight on. You got to give it a slight edge. That way, you can get more of the body shot in. and appreciate it a bit more.
We're all degenerates who need more body shots. Anyway. Go take a shower. That'll refresh you. Oh my god, I could do with a cold shower right now. It's so fucking...
How is it warm for you and fucking cold down here?
Oh, it's so fucking warm. Why? And I've got this cold. Oh, wow. Anyway. Right. Man, a lot happened today. Are you going to recap it for us? I can at least ask Chief to research Natasha himself. I should get the report ready. Did she escape? I think Natasha might have escaped.
Mate, I don't have a clue what's going on in this game anymore. I'm just here for the wild ride.
All I remember is she straddled us and it was not unpleasant. Now.
素敵なお部屋ですな。4階でなければなおいい。
What? What's your point? What, do you not like going upstairs?
では北条さん、私はこれで。
Why are you so restless? I thought he'd be like chomping at the bit to get a bit of marina action. He probably
What
saw...
are you talking about? He's smoking a fucking cigar. He can wait.
What you thought? Mate, he's saying that he's going to leave now. What is this? Did he see the room? See that she's just got a bed, not even a TV, and he's like, "Nah, bro, this ain't for
Too
me."
broke for me. I'm out.
いやいや、このマンションがあまりに低いので。
What's it? Has he got a thing with heights?
Maybe.
Hi.
はい。
That's right. You were impatient when we were waiting.
Mate,
for
your
the
audio fucking cut for like a half second and I nearly had a heart attack.
Well, wait.
Keeps happening.
I bet Ash will read it as shine. What are you talking about? Now go shine. That's right. You were impatient when we were waiting for the elevator to come to the first floor. No, I mean, what are you laughing at?
He even warned you.
No, I'm reading what Crackdealer said. He says, now go shine.
Yeah.
What is it? Oh, is it supposed to be Shine? Oh, fuck all you guys. I'm sorry, English is my main language. Screw all you guys. I'm not... I don't randomly spout nanny in normal conversation when I'm walking about the place, okay? Well, at least Loopy's not in here to fucking get the foot in. Anyway. Right. You're impatient when we were waiting for the elevator to come to the first floor.
そうです。
And you were restless in the elevator too.
しょうがありません。正直に言いましょう。
What?
実を言いますとな、ここだけの話。
Okay. What is it?
私は重度の高所恐怖症なのです。
So you're only going to sleep with a woman if she lives on the ground floor. It's quite limiting. I'm trying really hard not to laugh.
本当ですよ。
But this is only the fourth floor.
階数が低い方がリアリティが増すのですよ。まあ逆に高度1万などの飛行機は全く平気なのですが。
What? Being away from the ground reminds me that I'm not on it, but you're alright with airplanes because that's completely different. Silly.
Makes sense to me. I don't like heights, but I was alright on the airplanes.
I don't like heights, but if I was to open the window of this room and stick my head out, right, and look down. But if I'm just standing or looking out the window on the fourth,
It's alright.
Yeah, so I don't know why this guy's got it that bad.
You remember? Did you hear about the guy who opened the airplane door on a flight recently? It was an Asiana Airlines or something like that.
No.
Yeah, that was very recent. Some fucking idiot. He was feeling uncomfortable. He's like, I need some air, man. So he just opened the fucking door.
Were they at the height of the flight? Like at the top, were they cruising?
Not the peak. It was like it was high, but it wasn't so high that that it became an instant tragedy.
Yeah, because the pressure would have pulled everyone out, or at least people, the stewardesses or whatever, who are not strapped in. How is he even allowed to open the door?
It's not that he was allowed to. He just fucking went and did it.
So do you know how, I remember airport security has gotten pretty secure over the last decade or so.
What does security have to do with the guy just getting up and opening the door? He didn't pull a knife. He didn't pull a gun. He didn't have any suspicious liquids.
Mate, what are you talking about? Like,
I've
a
been
couple
through
of guys.
security recently.
Yeah, but as soon as someone starts walking up to a door, and it's not like it's a handle, you just open it and it flies open. You have to do a couple of things to just to engage the fucking door and then pull it open. Like people just
Well, he opened it. What do you want me to say? This happened.
No, I'm just saying I'm not accusing you. You aren't on the security detail for this flight, right? But I'm just saying
Well,
that
on the flight itself, it's just the fucking air stewardesses.
yeah, but they do stop you. I mean, Kratir is saying he was a Japanese detective living in Manhattan who was bit by 3 rats. Like, oh, I wonder who that was. Interesting human pancake moment. What? Well, he did. Did he get sucked out the plane?
No. I'm going to actually look up what happened, but I do believe no one was injured seriously. But let me confirm that.
All right, let's carry on.
メンタルな病気ですからな。あまりいじめんでください。
To be honest, Suzuki, I don't know why you act like such an uppity arse, such a smug git that it's hard not to make fun of you when we can.
All right, I've got the article. It was 3 days ago. Asiana Airlines passenger arrested for opening plane door during South Korea flight. A man has been arrested for opening a door of an Asiana Airlines flight as it was landing in South Korea. All 194 passengers survived the flight, which landed safely, but with its door still open at Daegu International Airport on Friday last week. Some passengers fainted, others had breathing problems and were taken to hospital. A man in his 30s said he was feeling suffocated and wanted to get off quickly, so he opened the fucking door.
Alright, so it was landing.
It was landing, so yeah.
Which is not so bad, but if you were like cruising at high altitude, that would have been... Well, he would have got sucked out.
As it was landing about an hour later, a male passenger opened the emergency door while the plane was still 250 meters above ground. Passengers' video shared on social media shows the gap in the left-hand side of the plane and winds buffeting rows of seated passengers. Yeah, I saw that clip. They said the man also tried to jump out the plane after opening the door.
What?
To be fair, I just let him jump out.
Was he suicidal or something?
No, he suffocating is what they said, so I don't know.
He just needed some air. He needed a lot of air. So much air that it might kill him.
You've got air in the fucking aeroplane, man. Come on.
The problem is it's recycled, isn't it? So it becomes steel, potentially. It can become suffocating if you don't like flights.
I feel suffocated if I'm driving and I don't have my fan blowing on me. I had no problems with the aeroplane, so yeah.
Well, there you go. Darwin Award was almost awarded to this guy, but somehow he survived.
He survived. Anyway, let's carry back on with the game.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna imagine it was this prick now.
I need some air. He's sitting there smoking his fucking cigar going, I can't get enough air into me. Oh, I don't know what the problem is. Fucking lungs caked with goddamn nicotine. Anyway, sorry, I'm just kidding around.
まあ、それではそろそろ。
Oh wow, look at your mood soured. You're well excited to get into my place beforehand. I'll walk you out.
あいや、気を使っていただかなくても。
I want to talk to you. What?
いいでしょ
Okay.
Well, let's speak to him.
下には行かないんですか
That was a real fast sort of turnaround, and then he's again saying, "Aren't we going downstairs?" Like, what the hell?
Well, when she said I want to speak to you, it gave me the option, so I was like, alright, like, speak. And he's like, aren't we going downstairs? You said we're going to go downstairs. I get that. I don't know why we're still standing here instead of moving with him. Yeah, let's go. Wait, what? Oh, I'll have to move. Okay.
では参りましょうか。
Sure.
It worked.
I'm in front of the apartment.
いい子ですな。
What on earth are you talking about, Crack Dealer? Oh god, YouTube stopped recommending me A Million Lions versus the Sun.
The sun, always. Like, what the fuck is it even talking about?
No, but what is that? Now I want to know what the fuck that looks like. Obviously the Sun's gonna win. I don't... Not seeing anything. Interesting recommendation. To be honest, my recommendations are far worse, so I can't complain. Who?
マヤ子さんですよ。
I think so too.
自分のことのように喜びますな、北条さんは。
I'm all hers anyway. What?
で、お話というのは何でしょうか。
Do you feel a lot more confident now you're on the ground level? Oh, it's nothing important.
どうぞ。
It's about the gun.
聞く。何のことですかな。
The voice acting is pretty good for what it is. I like the voices. The guy who's voice acting this character really suits the voice really suits the character.
I don't think I've ever had a problem with any of the voices in this, apart from maybe one. I get the feeling there's one guy who didn't sound right.
I'm just like, I don't know. I'm in awe of the graveliness of his voice, and then the cheek.
You like the gravel.
I'm the Batman.
Get the gravel out. You need to make sure you've got a chain smoking habit.
Yeah, well, I don't want to smoke for it, but did you ever watch? There was you might not have watched this. A movie called A Star Is Born. I think it was a remake of an older movie, but it had.
No, I don't think I've watched that.
So-
And I think my voice is okay now, isn't it? Still got a little bit of weirdness going on, but
I think
yeah.
it's alright. What was happening is as if it's the equivalent of when you come really close to the microphone and it starts to distort.
Yeah.
It's a bit like that, and I know that you're not really close to the microphone, but I don't know how it's like that basically.
I keep my microphone like half an arm length away from me, yeah.
Which is probably right. Practicing his voice is like someone after 70,000 cigs. I don't know.
Oh my god. So if you want to hear the effects of actual fucking cigarettes on someone, Vegeta's Japanese voice actor, he's a smoker, and he's been acting for a very long time. Listen to him in old Dragon Ball Z, listen to him nowadays, and you can fucking tell the difference. It is crazy.
I'm glad I'm not a smoker. But yeah, there was a movie called A Star Is Born, and it had shit, what was her name again? Anyway, she was a famous singer back in the day. She was in it. Let's see, A Star Is Born, because I cannot remember the fucking actors. Bradley Cooper was in it, right? And Lady Gaga was she was in it as the.
Wait, how old is this movie?
It's not super old, 2018. So it was a while back.
That's not old at all. That's only about 6 years.
Yeah, so,
5 years or so, yeah.
So in it, like Bradley Cooper, like see a western, a country singer, right? Got the cowboy hat and everything from the west. Got the guitar, fucking gravelly as fuck voice, epic man. And there's a bit where him and his older brother are having this chat, right? Like they've had a, let's just say they've had a hard upbringing. I think their father was quite abusive and stuff, and so they're chatting about that. But listening to their gravelly voices, man, it's like real men talking. I was like, wow, that's so awesome. Oh.
There was a moment, I went to watch Fast and Furious 10 last night instead of doing the 13 Sentinels discussion stream. And there was a moment in that where we're listening to Vin Diesel talk. And I leant over to my brother, I go to him, I don't understand a word he's saying. It just sounds like chalk and gravel. It's just like...
Well, was that in the cinema?
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, so that's why he sacrificed it. I've not watched like the last 4 Fast and the Furious. So I need to catch up.
You're behind, mate. You need to watch it. This one was pretty fun. It's really, really dumb. And they killed the one guy I liked, but whatever.
Crap, they were saying Goku's like, hey Vegeta, it seems you've been beaten by this guy. Oh my god, he seems pretty strong. If you, I want to fight him. I don't know. That is something Goku would fucking say. But then again, Goku was taken down by a fucking heart problem.
Goku was Goku canonically died of heart disease
in one of the universes.
In the original timeline, and then Future Trunks came and fucked it so that he lived.
I give you magic medicine. I was like, wait.
He gave him the medicine, which he didn't take, so he because his heart disease came later. So he had a heart attack during a fight with Android 19. And this actually happens. I'm not even making this shit up. This is actual legit Dragon Ball Z, not abridged, not some fan bullshit, not even a mistranslation.
I forgot, man. Holy shit. Goku is hilariously stupid, but I fucking love him for it. Anyway, I know there's something fishy about it.
あれはモデルガンですよ。私はちょっとしたミリタリーマニアでしてね。
Shut up, model gun.
Military mania.
Military mania. Liar, show it to
so
me
it's
then.
a gun otaku. Wow.
Well, that's what he's saying, but he's saying that it's a model gun, which is utter bullshit.
あれは私の大事な秘蔵品でして。
Wait, you want to touch my gun?
いやいや、大切なものだからこそ持ち歩かないと不安なものでして。
Oh my god. Wait, so you're not well endowed then? Oh, you disappoint me, Suzuki.
Oh my god. Sorry, I just had a massive sneezing fit there.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh. Nice, Suzuki. That's what I expect from you. No it doesn't.
So it doesn't even help then.
困りましたな。
Suzuki, nothing can help you, mate. I'm sorry.
You're weird.
どう不思議なんですかな。
I run into
I
it.
can't fucking read it, man. You're... Let me screenshot this and send it to you so you can see what the fuck I'm looking at.
I can only laugh before even seeing this.
Ah.
I just realized, like, it's a tiny screen. Like, I've edited it for this YouTube stream to make it a lot bigger.
Yeah, but like...
For Kicklear though,
Yeah, you dare to send it to me in fucking 720p, right? And look at this shit.
It's not even. But the thing is, I can't edit the size on this window.
Never mind that. Just look at look at this.
you need to get better glasses, Cookso.
Glasses aren't gonna fucking help me here. Evangeli Donut, welcome.
All right,
it's nice to see
Evangeli
you on a
Donut.
live stream for once.
How's it going?
Seen you
Evangeli?
handing around in the comments here and there. It's
Aye.
nice to see you in the flesh. Well, in the person.
I apologize.
In the keyboard. I don't know.
And that nice to be here. I apologize ahead of because
I also understand it's your fault we're still in this game.
Yes. It was I believe it was Evangeli that was like, you know, you should carry on, it gets better. And I'm like, I'm like, okay. I mean, I am a massive idiot, but I've been playing this other game, The House in Fata Morgana, and it was slow at the beginning. I like the art style is nice and all that, but it was kind of slow. But man, that visual novel is taking me places that I've not even went with Umineko. So,
And that's saying something.
that is saying something. I will say that Umineko's they're both like equally as good. Umineko's, but they're both different experiences. And that, oh man, something else.
You know what's also a different experience?
What?
Dark Souls. You should try it
Fuck
sometime.
you, ass.
I'm
Fuck
sorry,
you.
I can't help
You
myself.
fucking just fucking expect that from crack dealer, not from you, jackass.
I couldn't help myself. I needed to take that opportunity.
One day, you arseholes, I'm just gonna do a random stream and I'll just play Dark Souls for 5 minutes and then I'll say, there you go, I've done it, go away now.
That's not enough to get through character customization.
Mate, I'm just gonna choose the standard one. Fuck it.
What standard?
I don't know. You just click accept when it gives you it. And it said job done. But anyway, there's never gonna be a Dark Souls stream.
You've seen on YouTube that someone had 40 episodes of a Fata Morgana playthrough. Well, that's good because you were almost there. You're at like 30 something.
Wait. Where did I get to? It's why? Oh man, my phone is so warm. I don't know if it's because it's doing something or because it's just so hot in this room.
Open a window, man.
Wait, I'm only on like episode 30. What the fuck? I thought I was well.
Yeah, I was saying.
40, yeah, man, damn. Ugh. Anyway, what's the thing? It's funnier when he did it. You need to beat a boss at least, or that doesn't count. Wait, what? No. I remember the first boss that Kuxo took on in Elden Ring. The Tree Sentinel. Yeah, I even remember his name. I fucking don't remember anything from these things, but I remember the Tree Sentinel. And you fucking got annihilated.
The Tree Sentinel was not the first boss I took on, but it was the first one that left an imprint, an impression.
What was it? Oh, well, it was the first one I remember. You got annihilated so much, and you were convinced to fucking kill it. And you did. And then you came across two later on. More and more.
There were so many fucking Tree Sentinels in that game. One of my mates, Confused Cactus, was complaining. He was saying that his major complaint with the game was there's a lot of recycled content. And while I half agree with him, they did remix it. Like, there's a Tree Sentinel who did magic attacks. There's 2 Tree Sentinels at once. There was a Tree Sentinel with a dragon fucking shield or something. So yeah, they did mix it up, even if they remixed the fights a bit. And reused quite a few assets. I do remember this one time, because I grinded on the trolls in that game. They were like giant trolls. So it got to the point where taking out trolls was trivial. And I entered one of those optional fucking dungeons where there's just a boss fight. And the boss appeared, I'm like, oh shit, it's giant. And then it was just a fucking troll doing the same thing. I'm like, oh, it's just a fucking troll. And it was instant relief. I'm like, I know their attack patterns like the back of my hand. Wait. Cracktula says, don't talk about Elden Ring. Why not?
Did you get burned?
I finished Elden Ring last year on my channel. It was like this time last year we played it.
Well, you say we. It was you, and I just watched, which is the best.
You were there. You were on the journey.
I was on that journey, and it one hell of a journey. You did not die maidenless.
You were the Jiminy Cricket to my Pinocchio.
Fucking weird asshole cricket. Fair enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. But yes, burned.
How about Shadow Man remastered as a compromise? It's Dark Soulsy, I think. I haven't checked out that game. I'll have to look into it.
I'll leave that for Kuxo. I've had a quick look at it and I went, this looks like an actual game.
Man, I'm fucking starting FF16 later. I also have I have to do Resident Evil 4 remake at some point. We're doing DMC Devil May Cry this Friday. I'm looking forward to that. I'm playing some fucking Tears of the Kingdom tonight. My fucking schedule is packed. You pick up the next game.
No, what the fuck? Do you know I've been working on a coding project the last fucking, how many months has it been? It's been a few months. And I should make a video on it to capitalize on it, but that requires actual effort beyond playing a game. So
I was going to make a travel log of my trip to India, but then I decided against it.
You'd potentially show incriminating evidence, and people could track you and figure out who that Kuxo's actually a blonde chibi girl instead of a redhead.
Partly that, but also partly because I fell ill while I was there.
Oh, that would have been the best fucking travelogue. Day 5 of the travel. Oh fuck this. Fucking vomiting shit.
I didn't vomit, thankfully. It was just pure shit all evening long, like all night long. I was just on the toilet shitting my ass off. It was horrible.
I don't mind that. I far prefer that over vomiting.
Evangeli Donut says RE4R remake is a gem of a game well worth playing. I finished it. It's very good. The object of my stream will be just to get the fucking infinite knife, because that knife is so good.
Oh, you finished that? I never saw it. Because you did that.
Yeah, because I didn't stream it. I played it off stream. I wanted to enjoy it, and I did. I played the original RE4 on stream because I played that before, like, I don't know how many years ago.
Cracked you saying, shut up, Ash, stop living a life. What are you talking about living a life? Sitting there in a cave, coding away, trying to do something that no one gives a fuck about. That is my life. That's no life. That's the life of futility. But anyway, shall we continue? I run into you at the strangest places. And there must be something wrong with me to not arrest you every time.
恋は盲目というやつですかな。
Oh, this guy has no fucking shame. I love it. What are you saying?
すみません。
Can I ask you something else?
なんなりと。
What's the name of your insurance company? Oh, did he say? He said he works for an insurance company, didn't he?
すべてを疑えです。
He works for an insurance company. It's called Your Fault Incorporated.
I just want to know.
Evangeli Donut. Huh?
What? Infinite
Oh,
Knife.
you're reading it.
Infinite Knife is the single most useful item in
Yeah.
the entire game. Yeah.
That's why I want it, man.
Right, you're saying Play Little Nightmare is the most normie game I have ever recommended. What?
Even Gura beat it. Gura's pretty good at games. Well, actually, no, but she's decent at some games, and she's really
Rhythm
good.
games.
She's masterful at fucking rhythm games, yeah. And she played Devil May Cry on easy difficulty, but she beat them. 3, 4, and 5, I believe. Wait, did she play 4? I'm not sure if she played 4 now that I think about it.
Isn't Gura a good gamer? I mean, I play visual novels. You guys take the piss out of me all the time. Though I did show you I can't play a bit of Counter-Strike, so there you go.
Counter-Strike was fun, man. I'm going to play more Counter-Strike, actually.
And I would hazard to say, in some senses, Counter-Strike is more of a game than a lot of games. There's more game in Counter-Strike game.
Oh, I had some fun. You remember that my Counter-Strike crashed, and that was when we called it for the day?
Yes.
So I got a text from Loopy saying that it crashed at exactly the moment she was trying to join the game.
Sorry, Lucky.
Oh, poor thing.
Her luck fucking sucks so hard.
Uh-huh.
Lol. It's just walking around, jumping, climbing, and solving wait, no. Little Nightmares, I've looked that up. Weird. I wouldn't say horror, but it's got that kind of vibe to it. Not to say it's not an interesting game. Though I might have to be careful going forward because a Japanese company might get me arrested and bring me to Japan, put me on trial.
You have to go to Japan to get arrested. You don't need to worry about that.
I want to go to Japan, okay? I don't want to be like, oh, I can't ever go to Japan because they'll arrest me as soon as I arrive there. That's like I need to get my maid cafe fix in Akihabara. No.
Just tell them it's not monetized. Fuck you, and double fuck you.
Cookso, you want to go to Japan one day, right?
Yeah,
Let's
maybe.
not
one day.
fucking poke the
I'm the guy who hasn't been yet.
Let's not poke the fucking beehive, okay? Before let's yeah.
I'll poke, prod, and piss him off, man.
I want to go to Japan again, so.
If they fucking deserve it.
Oh, but if you're doing it, the person that has the biggest stick will win. So they're gonna win. So you just try and avoid it, unless you can't avoid it, and then fuck them. But that's scorched earth policy. It's like a fucking death spiral. But
It's fine. They blocked my ending of 13 Sentinels in Japan. So yeah, there you are, compliant.
Did they?
Yeah, it got copyright struck. Not struck, sorry. Copyright. and viewing the ending of 13 Sentinels, my videos in Japan it's been blocked.
I'm sorry, Japanese audience, but honestly, if I could, I would choose not to have my videos shown in Japan, just to avoid the hassle, because the companies there are just so ruthless about it. I like Garlic Bread X.
Hey, Garlic Bread X, welcome. I thought you were watching SGDQ. Or is that... No, it's not finished yet, but what's playing right now?
Poor Japanese Kuxel viewers. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine? They're like watching...
I think I've got like a few who put on subtitles. I've seen it in my stats. I'm like, that's jokes.
Wait, what? Seriously?
I'm not joking, yeah.
They put subtitles for your fucking nonsense that you're chatting.
I think it's because I was making the Koikari videos.
Oh my god.
That would attract a Japanese audience.
Oh my god. Kuxel is famous with the Japanese.
Famous, please.
Kuxel, can you get me a Japanese waifu? Do it.
Go to Gelburu, mate.
No, I want a real one. What the hell? Then I can tell my parents I'm not a total waste of...
Oh shit! They're playing Hi-Fi Rush on SGDQ. Why the fuck am I here?
Matt, fucking, there's your loyalty. What the hell? Anyway, what?
I need to play Hi-Fi Rush as well, man. Oh, I haven't played that yet.
Mate, look. As long as you have a whole host of things to choose from, you don't need to play everything. You just need to have something to go to, right? Something good to go to. So let's.
But Hi-Fi Rush is on Hi-Fi Rush is on the Game Pass, yeah. So if they take it off, I'm fucked. So what I'll do is I might do that as a thing after the Devil May Cry games, because it is similar to that.
Evangeli is saying, speaking of visual novels, a good one with a fair bit of philosophical weight would be Nocturnal Illusion, which happens to also be on Asenheim Project. Came out around.
Well,
the
you
same
can
time
handle
as
that one then.
I need to just be careful, because these are...
Crack Dealer says you have Omori too. Somewhere in the world, Magical Mado is also like yelling at me about that as well.
Yeah, when are you going to play? I like that one. What the fuck?
I need to pick it up.
Oh, no. Right, screw all you guys. What happened to Private Idols? I want to play that. I want to watch that.
See what I mean? There's so much on my fucking...
Well, you start shit and then you don't finish it, and then you start new shit because you're greedy, and then you're like, oh no, I have so much to do.
Greedy? What are you talking about?
You're fucking well greedy, man. All these games that you start playing, and then Game Pass, you're like, oh no, I have all the games. And I'm like, well, good for you, jackass. You're like, oh look, I've got Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, this was free. Oh.
Oh yeah, Evangeli, I think you're the only guy who watched that Critical Point video as well.
What Critical
I did
Point?
say in it, Critical Point was a video I did a one-off on, a game that I did a one-off video on a while ago. I did say that I wasn't planning on doing it fully. Maybe I'll get to it, I don't know. The only problem with that is that, first of all, it would require a lot of fucking censoring. But it did seem interesting. It was the one where the guy went on the moon base and there's like the girls there.
Yeah.
And I like that one with the purple hair. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And did the guy not get... What happened? Did they not shoot a woman because she wanted to bang a guy to death or something? Something was fucking weird.
There was... Yeah, one girl got like monster horny all of a sudden and then shit went bad.
Yeah, apparently there's a... there's a disease on board that makes them fucking... zombie horny or some shit, and yeah.
Zombie horny. It's like time to knock boots. There we go.
Yeah, and you're just like no, and they're like yes, and you're like oh shit, and I think they might actually bang you to death.
Yeah, it's got like a Death by Snoo Snoo vibes.
That looked well interesting, but yes, I did think well, they're skirting the line and then there's jumping over the line and just going fuck all of you and getting blasted out of space by YouTube guidelines.
And that's where it is. That's where it is, isn't it?
That can't be a stream. You'd have to pre-record that and edit it.
Oh, I am not doing that by stream, honestly, because you can't fucking censor in time if you're streaming it. You have to do it in advance and then get up your After Effects, get up your Premiere Pro, get all the Gaussian blurs and whatever else you've got, filters. Or just have some jokes like I did with Koikari. That was some good times.
Even
anyway.
Koikari was pre-recorded.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh my god, Koikari had some dodgy shits as well. I was like, ho 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 ho.
There wasn't that dodgy in it. It was fine.
The sisters, man. I mean, it's like it
There's
was
no
not.
sister route. There should have been a sister route,
No,
in
no,
fairness.
no.
And there should have been a best friend route as well.
Yes, the twin sisters. I'm talking about. That was.
Oh, well,
I
yeah.
mean, it was conceptually like, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's like. It's
I mean, no, don't get me wrong. First of all, one of the twins was my favorite character, and second of all,
it was the horny one, wasn't it?
I mean, they were fucking horny. She was monster horny as well.
Yeah, it's the other one, the one that wasn't afraid to be like, oh.
When you start her route, right, she literally just starts by saying a chin chin constantly. Like, that's one of the afflictions she suffers. She can't say anything else at that time.
Oh. True, the struggle of 90s VNs is that 90% have the horny, which is like great, but also bad for YouTube. Oh, I miss the 90s. Or do I?
I miss Iwahime. I don't miss the 90s, man.
I don't know. I miss some things from the 90s. There was, I miss being. I miss not being an old bastard. Just being an old bastard in my mind and not an age.
You need to be like me. You need to be 20 years old forever.
I mean, I'm 12-year-olds forever in my mind. But, you know, you have to accept your physical age as well. I'm not going to run around and fucking on a skateboard going, hey guys, and try and be Bart Simpson or some shit, try to relive whatever the fuck that I perceived the 90s to have been like. Super cringe. The 90s were more positive towards the future. Yeah, I think that, you know, I think that's the thing. Like, the future was like awesome and cool and in a lot of ways, whereas now it's like, oh shit, AI is definitely going to take over everything, we're fucked. Nuclear Armageddon again. I know we had that in the like during
Nuclear
the Cold War.
Armageddon, or climate Armageddon, or actual Armageddon, or endless war. Pick your poison. We're heading towards one of them.
I mean, we're always technically heading towards one of them, but we're a lot closer now. Like, the doomsday clock is a lot closer to midnight or however it works.
So what was it? 1 million lions versus the sun? I'll take my bet on the sun again.
Also, our economy sucks dick right now as well, which just fucking. But
in the UK, and fucking our economy is so bad that even Loopy's like, nah, not coming here.
I know, fuck you, Loopy, with your goddamn condescending attitude. I mean, even though we probably had that towards other countries for decades, but still.
Man, you really are suffering with the cold right now. It's usually me.
And it's so warm. I'm stewing in my own sweat. Imagine that. Picture that, guys. Picture that. That's why you come to Ashman Extremes. Anyway, let's carry on with this game, shall we? With the text that Kuxo has no hope in hell in reading.
It says, I just want to know everything about you.
I just want to know everything about you. Says no fucking woman ever to me in my life.
男冥利につきますな。
Oh, you're such an asshole.
Mate, you've
fucking-
already implied that you've got a small cock. Go on then, show us everything. Let us have a laugh.
I don't think that's what I meant. You can zip up again. Oh my god, did he start? Did he actually start?
よろしい。
He actually started.
この名刺をお渡ししておきます。
Fine, I'll just hand. Oh, he said that. Sun Plus Insurance Investigator, Genzaburo Suzuki. Genzaburo? What were your parents smoking? Wait, what's wrong with that? Is that weird? name?
皆さ
Genzaburo
ん最初に
is...
笑われる。
What?
What's Genzaburo?
What does that say?
Peyote?
His name.
Peyote, they say.
Oh, they're smoking. Peyote, they say.
What's up with the name?
His name is Genzaburo.
Yeah.
That's what she's talking about.
I know, but is that a weird name? Do you recognize that as a weird name?
I don't recognize it as anything. It does sound odd though.
Was just saying one thing I truly miss because I was such a slug without doing this. Yep, 70% of the time is just wasting time and figuring out someone's gender. Oof.
And what?
I think they're talking about nowadays. But let's carry on. Oh,
複雑ですな。
forget about the name. Just call me Suzuki because I sound like a fast motorcycle. Vroom vroom. I just want to ask you one more thing.
答えられることなら。
Is there anything you can't answer?
私は全知でもなければ全能でもありませんのでね。
That's a non-answer. Okay.
例えば宇宙の真理を問われても答えようがありません。
Good to know. I'm surprised you're poor.
Were you born off that meeting, mate?
I'm surprised your parents were still alive back then.
はい。
Anyway, are you my enemy? What type of fucking question is that?
違いますな。少なくとも私はそう思っていますが。
That's all I needed to know. I believe you instantly asking you that. It's like those forums that you fill in when you go to another country. Were you ever a terrorist? And you're just like,
You know, that's actually what they do when you get the fucking
Yes.
immigration forms here. It says, have you ever declared support for a terrorist group? Or have you ever engaged in activities? Or, you know, something like that. Like, and you say yes or no. And I'm like, what fucking dumb shit would hit yes?
why would you do? Why would they ask that question? Is it an intelligence
It's-
test? Is that just what it is? Because like I don't. Are you coming here to do bad things in this country? Yes.
Intrusive thoughts, I was like, click yes and see what happens. And I'm like, nah, man. The moment I click yes, like MI6 would descend on my house.
And then they would sell you out to the FBI or the CIA.
Yep, seize my computer, find incriminating evidence, and be like, well, fuck him.
You like anime? You degenerate! You must hang! Anyway, that's all I needed to
わかり
know.
ました。
Thanks again for your help today.
なんも。
But you'll have to pay me for my lip. What?
Carry on.
But you'll have to pay me for my lips someday. Did she kiss him?
肝に銘じておきましょう。では、これ。
Oh, I'm out.
Wait. Do we hear his van?
No,
No.
Sweetie is gone. That's cringe calling him Sweetie as well. Why do I trust that guy? Yeah, why do you, Marino? What the fuck's wrong with you? Love is blind? You're in love with that dude? Well,
You're not in love with him, you're just horny for him.
why though? He's not like, I don't know. What am I thinking? This is only the second day I've seen him. Shit.
Uh-huh.
Let's have a sit down. Wait, no, that is not what I wanted to press.
Check out the shrubbery.
It's so quiet and dark here. Just sit down.
Poop.
Why is that an option? What the fuck, game? Gangster
'Cause she needs
wannabe?
Yeah.
What
Yes.
what does that mean?
The gangster wannabe is the squatting stance that they
Oh.
sit in.
Why are you making me sit down every time I come here? Here goes. Phew. Okay, I'm seated.
Okay, for a moment I thought she actually took a shit there.
Were you disappointed? Right, let's fucking go back into the room. Yeah, Michael's waiting in the room. I'll go back there. I'm back in my room. I need to put together a report to turn into headquarters.
Well, there you go.
Make a report. Report. Yeah, I should start working on the report. I'll go to my usual... You have a table?
Is that the table?
Oh, the floor. Okay. What?
No, that is a table. There's a desk on top.
What? Is that a glass table?
I think so, yeah.
I like how it's glass so we could see her underwear. Very good. What are the
Uh-huh.
chat? Of course. What are the chat saying? Are you my enemy? Oh yeah, you're not good. Degenerately belong on a cross. Lol. Nah, it's like he likes anime. He's not dangerous. He's a danger to himself. Ah, it's so true. Anyway, what the fuck are you streaming, man? Crack dealer. I sit down at my table. Phew. Come on, I'm not that old. Don't say phew. Okay. What should I write? A lot of things happened today. The end. Nah, I don't think Chief will accept it. This is gonna be tough.
Evangeli Donut has talked. He says, Ash, the humor is part of the fun with these old VNs. As from what I understand, a lot of companies either didn't properly keep scripts in good condition or outright refused to give documents over. So translation companies winged it. Same with anime that was brought to the West. Yeah, I remember that. The old DBZ dub was fucking machine translations, right? Like, Toei didn't give them the proper scripts or anything. And they had to just wing it with the machine translations they had. And, you know, obviously they're like, fuck it, let's make up half the shit as well.
Why would they like that?
I don't know. Bureaucracy.
Oh well. Does make it funny. What do you mean by machine translation? How is it machine translated?
You know, when you get like Google Translate or something to do it.
But they didn't have the scripts, so would they just...
They didn't have the Funimation did not have the Japanese scripts. They were given from Toei machine translated scripts.
Maybe they just didn't want to pay
And
for
keep
proper
in mind,
translators.
this is like late 90s machine translation.
Yeah, that would have been fucking terrible. Like, translation has gotten really good in the last, I'd say, 5 to 10 years. Maybe the last 5 years it's got really good, right? Otherwise, before it was alright, but like...
Are you talking about machine translation?
Yeah, all translation stuff, you know what I mean? Back in the 90s, it was fucking...
I mean, I personally think that dubbing and subs were reaching a peak in like the early to mid 10s. And then it's gone a bit downhill since then.
No, but that's to do with people, right? That's not machine translated stuff. That's people translating.
So you are talking about machine translations then?
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I was talking about, like, machine translation, auto-translation, right, has gotten really good in the last, I think, 5 to 10 years. Like, really, like, a lot more, like, pinpoint almost in 90% of cases.
It's able to correct grammar better these days.
Yeah, especially with the neural networks and stuff like that, and AI effectively. Whereas before it was bad, and in the 90s it was fucking terrible. So yeah, that's a bit of a dick move from their part. That's we don't give a fuck about the rest of the world, and they still kind of don't in a lot of ways.
Well, Crack Dealer says that seems like extra work than just giving them the real translations. I mean,
they may have asked for English though. They may have said
the thing is, like, these guys, Toei Animation especially, just didn't understand. But my understanding is that, and to an extent this is still the case, but the Japanese market doesn't really care that much about the international market. They care more about their own domestic market.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, can't complain too much. We're a country that voted for Brexit.
It's only now that we've got global companies like Crunchyroll and, you know, Sony acquired Funimation.
The only problem is that Crunchyroll is fucking dog shit to the fucking animators.
Yes, I know. They're paying... No, fucking... There are so many gripes that I can bring up. Let's just say that it's only because of these sort of companies that Japan actually thinks, okay, we do need to consider an international market now, rather than thinking about them secondarily. Well, even now they are secondary unit.
More money from the rest of the world compared to their local market?
It doesn't matter. They care more about the local market.
Yeah, I get caring more about your local market. If I was going to do something, I would care more about... I've tried to care more about my local market in the UK than maybe other markets, right? To a degree. But I wouldn't be like, oh, you're outside the UK? Ah, fuck you guys. I don't give a shit about your existence. Even though, technically, the rest of the world I get more views from the rest of the world than the UK.
Alright, let's take Xenoblade Chronicles as an example. I was looking into this because Loopy was having such a hard time with the fucking dub, right? Why is it translated into British English rather than American English? The answer is because Nintendo of America didn't want to bring it over. Nintendo of Japan made Xenoblade... sorry, not Nintendo of Japan, but obviously they published it in Japan. And then Nintendo of America was like, this game's not going to sell, fuck it. But then Nintendo of Europe was like, we'll do it. So they dubbed it, they translated it and all of that. And they sold it, and it sold pretty well here. Then Nintendo of America was like, All right, we'll do it. And instead of dubbing it and doing the translation again, they just took the British one, and
Why
it's
not?
stuck since. So that's why you've got that one girl going around calling people Muppets and assholes in
You
it.
Muppet! Muppet!
I love that. It's got the proper fucking Londoner drawl and like Northern English and all that sort of stuff. It's great.
Yes.
But that's the thing, like, you know, when you make something for your own market, you're like, we'll just do it for our own market.
Is there a
And-
Scots person in there?
There must be.
Need some Scottish people in there, man.
Because I hear that what they do is in the game, there's different like races and whatever, and they just sort of allocate them different English dialects.
Nice.
Yeah, we should probably play it sometime. You should take it.
Garlic Bread X saying machine translation is better now, but it's still really bad at remembering context and formality. And Evangeli talking about the reason why Japanese companies don't give as much of a care outside the UK, Japan, compared to Japan.
Yeah.
He's saying it's more of a national pride thing rather than financial. Like how Sega of Japan was fucking over Sega of America in the 90s. I was reading an article about the guy who was like the CEO or something of Sega of America at one point, and he was like getting really frustrated with Sega of Japan over, what was it? What game was it? It was a game.
Must be corporate bureaucracy, honestly, because they do business in a very, very traditional and old school manner in Japan, even to this day.
Yeah. And Kratio said, nice CG to rant on. Yeah, actually, this is not that important. But yeah, I love Japan, but I love the games that come out of Japan. Most of the games I really like tend to be Japanese, because I'm a massive fucking weeb. But just like with everything, no country, no person is perfect, and unfortunately there are dark sides to at least Japanese game companies and businesses and such, which is unfortunate. But anyway, as if the UK is fucking perfect. Shall we carry on?
I will be the first to shit on the UK, bruv. You know that.
No, well, you shouldn't. I mean, being critical is one thing, but actively shitting on it, I don't know. I'm cynical, but I try not to be that cynical. At least, I don't know. Let's see. I'll talk mainly about Natasha. I think she's the one who messed up the room and attacked me from behind. I don't have any proof, but I know it's her. And she's a pro. The way she handled her knife, she's probably an ex-soldier. She could also be Terror. Terror uses a knife to kill, so there's a possibility. I should make sure they run a background check on her. Make the report.
Is Terror a singular individual or an organization?
Supposed to be, in the context, they are assuming that Terror is an individual.
Okay.
But there's nothing to say that Terror isn't a group of individuals or an organization. It could be possible. Oh, just one more thing. Please investigate a man by the name of Genzaburo Suzuki who works for Sun Plus Insurance Company. Sun Plus.
You were talking about Million Tigers versus the Sun? Have them take on Sun Plus.
Sun Plus is such a 90s named company, man. I don't know.
.com era.
Oh, yeah. This is my job. I can't let my feelings interfere. Okay. But do I really have to put him in the report? Yeah, I guess.
He's been there. He fired a gun. Yes, you have to put him in the report.
But he's really hot, Cooksoul. I've got the hots for him because I love a man that smokes a cigar and is really slimy. I won't say anything about the gun. It's only a model gun. It's not a fucking model gun. He shot it.
Can you imagine running up with a BB gun going, ha ha, got you now?
I mean, if you shot someone in the balls with a BB gun, I don't think they would care whether it's a BB gun or a real gun. It would still hurt. Less so than a real gun, but still.
You gonna aim at someone in the balls and shoot him? What's wrong with you?
That's... Hey man, if it's fucking life or death, I'm shooting someone in the balls, I don't care. Fuck it, eat shit. I can worry about it. I can worry about it later while being alive still.
This is a great time for me to realize that my fucking fly is undone. Hang on. There we go.
Kixel's fly is undone at the ready because of the CG. Mullet. I like myself some 90s anime girl and
No,
underwear.
this is a genuine zip moment.
Zip. Crack just thinking, remember the claps of her tits, it must be her. And as a sketch van, lovely. I stick the paper into the fax. Oh yeah. Zzz. There it is.
Fucking fax.
Pixel doesn't like faxes.
I despise fax with great intensity.
You have to use it. I can't. The last time I fucking had to. Have I ever actually used a fax?
I know, I don't use fax. I told you. Anytime someone asks me to fax, I tell them to fuck off.
Well, you literally go in your professional voice. Excuse me,
Yes,
sir,
I
but
have
can you
said
please,
that.
can you
I have
please
told them.
fuck off?
I've told them off. I'm like, why are you giving me a fucking fax number? I got fucking shit that I can email you. I can send it to you that way.
They're like, why? But email's not going to lower the quality to shitty black and white.
One time, right? Just because of the fucking fax thing, right? I literally went over to them in person and gave it to them. Said, here you go, faxed. Fucking pricks.
Why are you in the field that you're in? It's like such an old folk. It's like an old school field.
No, because it's not common. The people who use fax nowadays are only using it so that they don't get the paperwork. They're trying to throw out barriers.
How is that even allowed? It's like me saying, "Oh, send it by smoke signal."
It's because it's a fucking public service. It's government. That's why. They have to receive the documents. We have to send it to them. And the onus is on us to send it to them. But they're like, oh, we don't want to. You know, they're fucking dickheads they are, right? They don't. So they just put up all these barriers. They're like, oh, you send it to us by fax. Because that's acceptable these days.
But who?
Like, I will fucking come over with a crowbar and break your fax machine.
Nobody has
How's
a
that
fax.
for acceptable?
But do they actually have a fax machine?
Yeah, well, they must do. They give a fax number.
No, you can just.
And nowadays you can't fucking call people, right? You call it up and, oh, we're busier than expected. Please hold the line.
No,
and, you know, you wait forever and they never answer.
No, but if you can just give a telephone number because a fax machine is just connected to a telephone line.
I told you what happens with the telephone number just now.
No, but that's the thing. Like, you can't prove that they have a fax. No, like, you know what I mean? Anyone can just give you a phone number. It doesn't prove that it's actually got a fax machine. So, like, how do you know they're not just lying to you? Send it by fax, and then you try and send it, and it's like, no. I don't know. It seems so weird.
Fax versus dot matrix printer, which is worse? Fucking printers are terrible as well. Even modern printers fucking suck.
At least they're cheap. The ink is the fucking thing that kills me.
True. Fax is worse.
Dot matrix printers. Fuck, I don't even know. Maybe I'd seen them in use a little bit when I was really young.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
I'm sure it's like you go.
It's not a dot matrix printer, but my mum, before we had a computer, right, like when I was really young, she had a word processor, which was amazing. It was like a typewriter that you typed on,
right,
and it had an LCD display that you got like a sentence typed on, hit enter, and it would then type it on a sheet of paper.
Yeah, is that like the stuff they use in courts nowadays?
No, thank God. They actually use PDF documents and laptops. I remember the first time I went to court, right, and saw first thing I saw, I went up, I see the judge sitting there looking angrily at a laptop, like pecking at it, and I was cracking up. I'm like, yep, here we go.
You said, where's the porn? What the fuck?
You know, some judges have actually been done for watching porn in the courtroom. I'm not joking.
Did they lose their job?
Probably not. I don't remember what happened to them. But I was cracking up at that. I'm like, oh yeah, they got clocked because they were using the court Wi-Fi.
Wasn't there an MP that was caught?
An MP was watching it as well, yeah,
watching porn
in the Commons.
And he admitted it, and they were. There's a clip of them asking on a TV, a breakfast show. They were just like, "What? Why?" And he, like, the most honest answer is like, "I don't know. I just started watching it." Is the way he went into detail with it as well. I was like, what the fuck, man? That was fucking mental. Props to him for just being like, yeah, just.
Oh, hang on. We got Evangeli Donut says, "Oh fuck, I remember word processors. Also PDAs. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, my mom had a word processor. She was a secretary back then. I was a fucking tiny ass kid, and I remember that thing because it was cool.
But PDAs, was Palm not like a brand of PDAs?
I have no idea. I never had a PDA or anything like that.
I think my dad got one for some reason. It was like a Palm PDA thing. I think Palm was a brand of those type of things.
I know Ashens has done a video on this, right? My dad's best friend had one of those Nokia phones that would open up, and it was like a full keyboard.
I think
And
that's
a
the
big-ass screen.
92 something. I feel like I remember that one.
Yeah, I don't know what it was called, but I know Ashens has done a video on it because I watched it, and I remember being like, my dad's mate had that.
That's the Evangeli, yeah. Palm Pilots. Yeah, it was a brand and had their own OS. Yeah, we had one of them once. We never really used it much because we didn't. It was my dad got it and he was like, "Oh, this is cool," and then we didn't really have a use for it.
No, my dad's a proper technophobe. We never had that sort of stuff. My mum was the one she had the word processor for work in it.
So, my dad isn't the most tech savvy, but my dad's not a Luddite either, right? But he was actually the first one to get an iPod.
An iPod?
Yeah, so he got the iPod, the fat one with the big circle thing that would spin around.
Oh, the classic.
Or was it a touch? Yeah, iPod Classic, because he just wanted to store his like music collection in one thing, basically as a big USB storage thing, right? And he got this, and I was like, "What the fuck? He got an iPod?" What
Man,
the fuck?
he had an iPod, right? Meanwhile, when I was going to school, I had to get those shitty, cheap MP3 players because I couldn't afford a fucking
what are you
iPod.
talking about? That's what I was fucking doing. I had one of those cheap ones that you bought on eBay or some shit. Some of them looked quite fancy, but you know, they did the job. Oh, good times. Good times. Now I'm sitting here with my fucking phone that's basically replaced it.
My phone has merged everything into one.
Yeah, it's everything in one thing, and soon, was it Neuralink that our big man Musk is heading? Soon we'll have fucking cyber brains.
You know that's a fucking bad idea and a half. The
Mate.
man who decided to charge you $20 and then $8 is going to put chips in your brain? Please.
Mate, look, I quite like Elon Musk. He has gone off the fucking deep end for a long time now, but I don't like having a chip in my brain. It doesn't matter if it's the fucking Mother Teresa who's selling it, right? It's a bad idea, because as soon as that happens, your thoughts are not hidden anymore entirely. There's always that possibility that even your thoughts can be read, and that's when fucking real thought crimes are gonna fucking be a thing.
So the world is heading towards Minority Report, is what you're saying?
No,
Well, no,
more.
we ain't got 3 psychics.
It's more like 19, like a more high sci-fi version of 1984.
We're almost there. The fucking TVs.
We are
I was in
there
the-
in terms of Big Brother.
I was in the fucking cinema yesterday, right? They advertised Sky, some sort of Sky security home insurance shit. It's like, it goes, the Sky TV will record the shit that's happening in your house, and if there's a break-in, it will send the info to your home insurance or something like that. And I was like, the TV's recording my room.
Yeah, I enjoy being recording you fapping furiously to like dodgy porn.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, what I do is like, I'm like, if I figure that's happening, I'll actually just do it just to fuck with the person at the other end of the screen. But like, yeah, here you go, mate. I'm pumping this one up for you.
Mate, no you wouldn't, because the guy was just gonna fucking post it on some social media just to screw you. And once
Oh, they're not gonna do that. Truth of the matter is that the truth of the matter is that he'll have like 50 million clips of people jacking off.
yeah, he might enjoy that. Some people pay good money for that. What's the chat saying? Chips in the brain is how you get Ghost in the Shell type shit. Evangeli, that's exactly what I was thinking about, and that's why I use the term cyber brain, because that's instantly where I jump to when I think about chip in the brain.
Yeah, but it's not going to be like I'm hacking servers and looking at like websites. It'll be here's an ad popping up in my face every 10 seconds until I pay £8 for it to go away.
So yes, I mean it's not going to be as cool and sexy as Ghost in the Shell, even though Ghost in the Shell does show it as a it's not.
And also imagine Twitter but in your brain. So you'll be like just getting constantly harassed by twats and people just either, I don't know, like getting angry about bullshit or spamming porn or gore.
But
but in your brain instead of
Twitter,
like on a tablet or something.
In a sense, Twitter's already in your brain.
No, I can just fucking throw my phone to the other side of the room and be happy.
Do people do that though?
I do. I don't check Twitter too often, thankfully.
A lot of people. I'm sitting there with my phone.
And I curate my Twitter, thankfully, as well.
Oh, okay. I don't. Evangelists say, well, Carlet Bread X is saying Skynet. Also, Cat, you're saying if only Elon was a cute anime girl. I know, man. I know.
That wouldn't make anything less insidious, though.
Speaking of, I'd rather be imprisoned by a hot anime girl. Okay. If I'm going to get imprisoned. Oh, that reminds me. Our man, Top G, has been posting images with fucking anime girls on them.
Oh, God.
And I thought this was bullshit, and then I checked and it was real.
No, it's not bullshit. It's fucking hilarious.
What is good? Man, that dude has gone off the fucking deep end. I love it, but also...
I'm fairly certain the Twitter account is under the control of someone else, actually.
Oh,
That's
do you think
probably
so?
what's happened.
Oh, that would make sense. I love it, though. I mean, fucking Elon Musk is, like, retweeting fucking memes and shit, right? What world do we fucking live in? We're in a weird alternate timeline.
Why is this the alternate timeline? This is the real timeline. I want to be on the alternate timeline where shit makes sense. Having said that, this year has been really good for video games, so I'm still happy anyway.
Well, at least there's one piece of icing on the cake. Potential nuclear Armageddon on our doorstep. But I'm getting Final Fantasy 16 coming out soon, so...
Yes! Yes!
Don't think, consume. Evangelist saying, honestly...
I enjoy things, man. You can still enjoy things no matter how shit it is out there.
I don't know how to enjoy things. Stop rubbing it in.
That's your problem, not mine.
I'm not making it your problem, but I'm just stating a fact. Evangelist saying, honestly, TVs have been recording vocal data for the last 10 or so years. I don't think
it's true.
mine has a microphone, but I need to check that, actually.
Yeah, but we don't... We were talking about it recording video. Which is the real concerning part. And they're actively talking about it, saying that, hey, we'll send this to your home insurance. And I'm like...
Me scratching my arse in the middle of the day, go, yeah. Take that. Why the fuck? Do you know, like, there's definitely an advantage to having certain things connected together, right? But not when it's connected to the cloud. There's always... A part of me goes, what happens if someone got access to that?
The other side of the equation is that all these fuckers are now trying to delete shit, like YouTube. No, sorry, not YouTube. Google's saying, what was it, 2 years? Then they'll delete your account. Twitter was saying every 30 days, and they'll delete inactive accounts.
Yeah, but the inactive account has to have been inactive for a while, not 30 days. I'm pretty sure it's like something. So I've noticed a couple of accounts that were, I think, spam accounts that were suspended are now like not there anymore. So like, they have to free up. I get it, like you've got these accounts that were probably spam accounts, most of them, that were used for bots or something, and they've been suspended because they were bots. And then that username just sits there, and the account just sits there, and it can add up if a lot of people are using botnets, which a lot of people do. A lot of people artificially blow up their thing. Like all these social media companies have this issue. So there's only so much storage on the internet. And unfortunately, as years go by, we are consuming more things at a higher rate and storing more at an exponential rate, and there's just not enough storage for it. And majority of it is free. So what are you complaining about? You know what I mean? I mean, oh no, my Twitter account, which is free. I mean, if you're paying £8 a month and you don't use your account, but you're still paying £8 a month, then yeah, I'd be like, well, fucking don't delete my account. But if it's free,
I'm not complaining about that, but the problem is that a lot of stuff on the internet, which is, as you say, free, but has been around for a long time, will just go,
yeah,
and then it will be lost.
I mean, look,
This is why you need to archive the shit that you want.
how can you archive? This is the thing, right? Yes, you do need to archive it, but we don't. We used to have libraries and books and shit, and
Not anymore. They put it on the internet.
even stuff like that. Things get libraries, books, places get burned down and lost forever. When the arbiters of data are these big megacorps, one day they'll be like, "This is too expensive. Fuck yous," because it's they own
That
the
is
storage.
that day now.
Yeah.
That is where we are.
Yes. So maybe we shouldn't have relied on them so much to hold on to that data, but we are where we are. As they say, it is what it is. Twitter in the brain is just glorified brain cancer. Yes, it is, Evangelic. My business will do a 180 if we'll have a cyber brain. Crack dealer,
Has
you'll be
anyone
screwed.
seen Gatebox, the 3D hollow waifu device? I don't know what that is.
Wait, did a guy not marry one of those? Wait a minute, let me have a look at this. Who's saying that? Oh, Gatebox.
Evangeli Donut says, anyone seen Gatebox?
I should probably spell it correctly.
Well, you don't just click and fucking... Oh, I have seen this before, yeah.
I haven't. Let me.
I didn't know what it was called. I've seen this before. It's like it's a waifu in a jar, basically.
Do you get to fill the jar? Oh, I've seen. Look how expensive. It's a fucking £1,000 plus. Fuck. Yeah, a guy married one, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
why I know
remember
about
this.
it. Fact, you're saying I'd have to carry tons of SD cards, which will go into their brains and work as crack. There you go. You'll have like dodgy code in it that'll just give you an artificial high.
There we are. Garlic Bread says it was a Miku Gatebox. But the Miku AI for the Gatebox got discontinued. Oh, that's tragic.
His waifu died because the company supporting her killed her life support. Harsh, man, harsh. Moral of the story: if you're gonna make your own, if you're gonna have an AI waifu, have a local AI that you manage. Ask Loopy. I think Loopy's trying to save the whole internet locally. So
Just the parts that interest us here.
yeah, I'm sure she's kept some AI stuff that could be used to make to run a waifu. But anyway,
Not on that laptop of hers. Anyway,
you're such an asshole. Oh yeah, we need to start a freaking Patreon, not a Patreon, a Kickstarter for get Loopy a new laptop, one that isn't complete shit. Crack Dealer's trying to be one of those virtual trip guys from Watch Dogs. Yes, Crack Dealer is innovating. So
Man.
do you know how people are talking about Chat GPT and AI, right? And they're like, holy shit, this stuff is really changing the world, and it is. And a lot of people have talked about it, and I'm an old fuddy-duddy, and I don't like change. But I do realize that internet shopping, where shopping online and all that, has fucking decimated brick and mortar stores, right? The standard model of if you have a company that just sold in real life and didn't have an online presence.
I don't know what you're talking about right now. I'm just going through the whole cycle of hype and then sadness again from Watch Dogs. I remember that initial reveal and thinking, oh, this looks sick. And then the game came out and it's a fucking Ubisoft game. And we're like, oh.
Well,
Damn
forget
it, Ubisoft.
like snap out of the bad memories. Snap out. Forget about it for a second. I'm talking.
Oh, it's not a bad memory. It's just a disappointment. It's like, I remember Watch Dogs. It looked like it would be sick, but it wasn't.
I heard people talking about the infamy of that. They made it look great, and then in real life, when it came out, it was shit.
Like I said, it's a Ubisoft game. That says it all, really.
But shit, what was it? But do you know how over the last, so early 2000s, most people just sold things in real life, right? They might have websites, but not everyone was selling using websites. They weren't as big a thing. Fast forward 20 years, if you don't have a website, you can't ever become big, and most people have an online website for their store, even if they have a real life one, right? With the exceptional like cafes and restaurants and all that, where you have to go there in person, right? Like the whole way of selling has changed. Amazon has absolutely fucking decimated the small store, right? The world has changed. Took the internet and went fucking wild with it. I think I'm beginning to think that ChatGPT and this AI stuff is going to be like that. Do you know how like everyone Googles things now? Whereas before you would just have to live in ignorance if someone told you some random bullshit and you're like, oh, is it? And either you read up a newspaper or something or a book to check it, but in most cases you wouldn't be bothered. Whereas now you can just Google on your phone straight away to check things. I feel ChatGPT is a next up beyond that, so I'll give you an example. I was trying to do some coding thing, right? And usually I just Google for the specific issue. I was like, how do you do this? And I'll put it into Google, and then Google give me some results. And a lot of them are just like, it's usually a coding thing. It's like similar but not the same, and it's always different enough to not be useful. I just put it into fucking ChatGPT, right? And ChatGPT goes, yeah, this is the code that you'd use. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it gives out total shit, right? But at the very least, I'll look at that and I go, yeah, that kind of makes sense. And then I try it, and then if it's a bit off, I can then do some more sort of research. But like it takes away a lot of that time of Google searching and hoping someone post on Stack Overflow the same question and hoping that that's the answer's there. Like, and that's just for me in coding, but like for a lot of other things, it can just take away that level of skill that you needed. Just like how Google took away having to like Google, you could just search for anything nowadays. I'm
just looking at the chat. Evangeli Donut says, Cooksall, with mods, you can get the E3 graphics nowadays. Graphics isn't the issue for me. Nowadays, anything looks decent, if you ask me. For me, the problem with the Watch Dogs was that it's just boring as shit. It's a fucking Ubisoft game. They all play the same. They all converged into the same thing. Go to a tower, synchronize, unlock a bit of map, go on.
Evangeli's saying, a big example of that is how Amazon killed Radio Shack and Fry's Electronics, a California-based company parts retail store that was basically Walmart for parts. Yeah, we had a place called Maplin Electronics.
That shut down just before lockdown, basically, innit?
Yeah, and that was hit because they didn't have a great their website was there, but their prices were just not that competitive. They relied mostly on people going in store because they were quick and easy and available. You could just go in there and get the thing the same day, but even that wasn't enough.
Were like, even like where I'm at, there were like 2 or 3 Maplins around.
Yeah, but they used to sell they're good for like random components, but the stuff they sold was like overpriced and kind of shit. Like stuff like soldering irons and all that. It's like, what the fuck? But for like wiring and like individual components, they were quite good. But yeah, I mean, that's what Amazon's done, and I think we're at a point now with AI that this is going to have a similar effect, where you used to have like during the industrial age, you used to have like hundreds of people doing things, and now we've gotten to a point with computerization that you have like a fraction of the people doing it. I think what's going to happen again.
Does PC World still exist?
So PC World does exist, but it's like Curry's PC World. I think they got merged together.
They merged, right? Okay.
Because the Dixon's Group, I believe it's the Dixon's Group own, and this is a UK thing, Dixon's, Curry's, and PC World.
It was so weird that Dixon's and Curry's used to be separate, then they just sort of merged together.
Yeah, I don't know if they were always owned by the same company and they were just aimed at slightly different demographics, which sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, they're always the same sort of thing, though.
Yeah, so they must. I think the Dixons just bought the other ones out, because there was a couple of other stores, and I can't remember what they're called now, that were like the same type of thing. Cracked was saying, I'm just waiting for nano machines, nothing else. I know, there you go.
I mean, nano machines will come and we won't be able to afford them. Evangelic Donut says, Ubisoft fell apart in the early 2010s. Yeah, that was the fucking era. And they haven't really recovered since then. I know they got this new Assassin's Creed game coming out that people are like, oh, this looks like classic Assassin's Creed. I'm like, yeah. And the problem with Assassin's Creed was that it became fucking overdone with yearly releases. It became COD, FIFA, and Assassin's Creed.
Because it made money.
Yeah. Poverty is only going to increase with the advent of AI in the industrial sector. We're already there. We're already seeing that happen.
Hello, Mexican Tail. How's it going?
Oh, hello.
Evangeli, what you say about they're going to be increased? I think there is, especially in cities and towns that are heavily reliant on an industrial plant. I give an example of the steel industry in the UK was totally decimated when it became less feasible economically to like make steel here compared to like Europe. And I live in an area where they never fully recovered from that, and that was 20-30 years ago, maybe more. And I think AI is going to have a similar effect if you're not able to change your skills, adapt, you're going to suffer for it. And unfortunately, it's like, is it Detroit? I'm trying to think of like there's certain American cities that were they had boom times during the industrial age, and then they never really recovered afterwards. And I feel like it's cities in the like middle America, there's places like that never fully recovered from like not just globalization but like computerization and things like that.
Right. You're thinking of blue collar states.
Yeah, but these are the people that get hit the most, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the lower. It's not low. It's jobs that can be easily automated that are done. That people, easily automated jobs. It just tends to be jobs that a lot of people on lower incomes are doing. It sucks. We're gonna get to a point where there might just be like.
There you are, the Rust Belt. Yeah.
Yeah, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. It sucks, you know what I mean? It's sad that that you've got these places in the world that they never fully recover, and they're not given a chance to adapt either. And you get generations then of people, like multiple generations that have just lived in poverty because nothing's really done about it, and it sucks balls.
Yeah. Shall we progress in the game?
Let us progress a little bit, and then I think I will. I've enjoyed the chat, but I know that you're planning to do a stream after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Tears of the Kingdom later, so
I'm gonna we'll carry on with this a little bit, and then I'm gonna end it. I won't.
No need to rush.
No, I need to take a break as well. To be fair, just my news. Right. The fax is being sent. This should only take about 10 seconds. Whoa, the fax.
Bollocks and arse of fax going in 10 seconds.
That didn't sound like a fax. That sounded very nice compared to what.
Yeah, that sounded like a fucking notification tone that you get from something nowadays.
Yeah, it was quite nice. The fax signals that has been sent. All right.
Don't talk to me about fucking local government corruption, mate. Honestly, fuck. Bloody hell.
Welcome to the UK. All right, that's that. I'm so tired. So many things happened today. Hey, Mayako's been in the shower a long time. Oh shit.
Are we gonna bust in?
Yeah, maybe not disturb her. Just go up and knock on the door and check that she's still in there. But don't be too loud. Don't shock her. She might be busy.
What do you think Marina's gonna do? Wait, what's it say? Oh.
Wait, I've done the report.
You've done the report, so look, investigate now.
Wait, what? Surroundings? It's been 3 days. I'm starting to like this place. Mayako's taking a shower right now. Can I move to the shower room? Oh, I can move to the shower.
Oh, you can.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be so refreshed. Mayako's in there right now. Maybe I'll join her.
I'm a little worried about what kind of CG might come up.
Well, guys, I might get cancelled at this point. Let's see. Let's see if YouTube boots me. Stripping time. I take off my clothes.
To be fair, you're fine with that one Iwaihibe scene, so we're okay.
Don't remind me of that. Now, all I have to do is step into the shower room. I'm going to call her name and watch her jump. I should jump in there and surprise her. Oh,
well,
that's
that's
that's bad. Fucking hell. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. She looks
Well,
she looks so fucking depressed.
yeah. I mean, like I was saying, it's fine. She's decent, so we're all right here.
No, I was not expecting her just fucking staring dead. Oh, this is bad. Michael? Why did she look so sad? I wonder if she was like that, thinking all night. I can understand, at her age, she should be living it up. Playing with boys, maybe even studying a little. I wasn't playing with boys at that age. I had no
I should
friends.
hope so, mate.
Well, I had no friends.
Unless you want to tell us something.
Dun, 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 dun. But she's always going everywhere with her father, even when she was a little girl. Probably didn't even have time to make friends. Why? And to make it worse, she's nearly been run over, kidnapped, robbed, killed. It must be tough on a girl, especially at her age. Yeah, I get the feel that Marina's just like fucking thick-skinned and nothing phases her. Because she's insane. And she's like, what is this? A normal person? I go in. Hello, I'm coming in. This is what you guys came for.
Not exactly.
I hate it. Wait, can I just sing? I remembered it just in a split millisecond. Remember what? Wait, Ash is part of the Vatican. Wait, what? How am I part of the Vatican?
It comes from what you were saying, apparently.
Wait, what?
This art style is so freaking late 80s, early 90s. It's crazy.
Oh, I fucking love it. I wish I could draw in this style. I just draw loads of anime girls. Love it. Love it.
Go on then.
I suck at drawing. Anyway. Oh, come on. We're both grown women.
だって
I mean, to be fair, if I was standing in a towel looking at myself in the mirror depressed and some dude walks in with a towel and goes, hey! How's it going, Ashman? He's like, get the fuck out. So we're both grown men. Exactly, go away. You have such a nice body. I'm jealous. What? Okay.
そんなことない。
Have some confidence. You're still young. Oop, look at
Crack dealer said he still remember the caterpillar thing. It's the Iwahime scene. That's what it was.
Oh my god. Don't remind me of it. Oof. You're still young. Look at me. I'm not young, but I have self-confidence. If I can do it, so can you.
そんなマリナさんにかなうわけないわよ。
It's like, I'm not young. I am 22. If she's like 22, she can fuck off. Anyway. Yes, you can. You're beautiful and smart, and you've got spirit.
私もマリナさんみたく綺麗になれる？
Mayoko, you're better than Marina. Don't worry about it. You already are.
そっかな。
Now, if you had a little self-confidence, you'll be irresistible.
見られる快感？
No, Marina, don't teach her to enjoy just being looked at. Oh, this is a bad fucking example to set. Yeah, just tell the whole world and tell them to look at me. I mean you, because you, Mayako, are so beautiful.
何よそれ。
Girls are well, here we go. Girls are narcissists, remember that. Did a guy
そ
write
う
this?
ね。普通の女の子だったらね。
Oops, backfired. Come on, cheer up.
わかってる。私がしっかりしなくっちゃ。
That's right.
誘拐されるくらいなら、脅されて殺されるくらいなら、自殺する。舌を噛んで死んでやるわ。
That went dark really fast. What the fuck? Well, I don't think you need to take it that far.
じゃあ何よ。私が捕まってテロリストに利用された方がいいっていうの？
Uh-oh, this is not going well. No, that's not what I'm saying, but...
パパも言ってたわ。テロには屈しない。奴らは一歩引くと10歩踏み込んでくるって。彼らに、あの人たちに利用されるくらいなら、私。
Why has Kuxo gone quiet all of a sudden? This has got dark.
Because I'm listening or reading what they're saying.
They're... Who's she talking about?
私は大丈夫よ。本当に。マリナさんに迷惑はかけない。負けないんだから。
But don't take your own life, okay?
私だってしたくないわ。だけど、私自身の命を利用されるようだったら、私は、
That's not a no.
私は、
I don't like this logic. I don't like this thinking. Oh, Mayuko. This isn't good. She's gonna burn out at this rate. She's gonna like end game herself if she suspects that she's gonna get kidnapped. That's... What can I do? Nothing, because you're a... you're terrible at your own life.
だからもう放っておいて。
Give her a hug. I can't.
なぜよ。マリナさんに関係ないじゃない。
Yes, it is.
なぜ？
Because I'm being paid to be your bodyguard. Because we're friends. That's why. Right?
友達は普通そこまでしないわ。
Who are you calling normal? This is the normal me.
ダメよ。
But what?
マリナさん、今日だって、さっきだって殺されそうになったじゃない。
I can't fucking read it.
When?
そうよ。あの女の人に。あのままだったら、マリナさん私のために殺されてた。
Are you able to read it on the stream?
Yeah, I have to follow it on YouTube rather than your Discord thing because it just looks like a garbled mess.
I know that we get the better music with this, but going forward, if I do another game that you can get in Asenheim, if I can get it, if I can emulate it on RetroArch, I probably will. Because that way I can resize it and then send you a bigger size so you don't have that issue.
Better yet, figure out how to fucking resize Asenheim.
Yeah, no, you can't, mate, you can't. It's a locked fucking size and there's nothing in there. Let me just check the settings. See if there was something in here and I fucking missed it, that'd be hilarious. Wait, text font? No, that's the font type.
That's not it, that's font.
Voice, image quality. Wait, high quality, what's PC98? Is that better?
Original, that'll probably be like original resolution.
Well, let's see what it does. Nothing. Okay. Voice, music. Get play. Image precache. Yeah, okay, whatever that is. No, you're pretty limited. To be honest, it's a small miracle that this works in a browser the way it does. You know what I could do? I won't do it just now, but I could go into the HTML and see if...
We are not experimenting.
Evangelist saying you gotta restart when you change it, Ash. Yeah, maybe I should. Well, let me just save anyway. I'm not gonna restart it. Let's not. You're saying by that woman she almost killed you? Oh, so that's it.
私のためになんか死んだらダメよ。ダメなんだから。
Doesn't want her friend to die because of her. I get that. I get that. Oh, Michael. I'm an idiot. Doesn't matter. Oh, this is the original PC98. Yes.
Wait, it's dithered.
I think that's the original one then. Or maybe it's just because this is...
Nothing changed. It looks fucking noisy on the Discord stream, but on YouTube it looks fine.
No, it's more dithered than usual.
No, I can see it's more dithered. I can see that.
Yeah, that's the original PC98. Oh, Mayako, there's nothing wrong with crying. You can cry all you want. We're friends, aren't we? Mayako starts...
To be fair, this looks better, if you ask me.
Marina-san!
We're gonna get a hug.
Oh, she's crying.
You'll feel much better if you just cry it all out. It's true, though.
God, why is this just stuck on a still image instead of animated, right? It looks so awkward with it like that.
You're just like, oh, this feels amazing. Michael, you have the right to be happy. Don't even think about suicide. Please.
Evangeli's appreciating the dithering. Thank you. We've got some actual appreciation for the classics here.
Yes.
I don't like it when they get rid of stuff like that because it just ends up looking like a really flat or smeared image.
The thing though is that the dithering is supposed to work really well with CRT.
It really does.
Yeah, the
have you
CRT
loaded those up on a CRT?
No, I don't happen to have a CRT.
I have a CRT, and I was trying to get my emulation working with it, right? When I managed to get Street Fighter 3 working on it, it looked so fucking crisp. That and Chrono Trigger, I was like, oh, that's great. It's got the scan lines and they're thick. I'm like, ooh, it's almost pornographic.
Okay. Gratdier says, I went and locked my door. I don't want to be touched. Because I think the last time Gratdealer's sister came in or something, it was on a dodgy scene. If I remember correctly, Gratdealer said his sister looked at him and just walked away.
It could have been the
Well,
caterpillar scene
yeah.
in Iwahime.
Try and fucking
So,
explain
you
that
know,
away.
it can always be worse.
It can always be worse. Please, I'm begging you, don't think that anymore.
マリナさん
Mayako, you need to start expressing your feelings more, or you'll be crushed. You need to let it out sometimes. Oop. I'll be extra nice to you today.
マリナさんこうして髪を撫でてもらってるととっても安心できるの
Look at this. What is the you know you get bromances, what is this? Cis-mans?
Yuri.
No, why are we jumping to Yuri, man? Like, girls.
It is what it is.
It's not Yuri. Yuri is like fucking yaoi, right? Where it doesn't. You don't have to jump to yaoi. There's bromance, right? And then it can go to yaoi. I think this is in between.
Romance is just a joke's way of. Oh, whatever.
It's not, right? Bromance is like you're just being bros and you're good, like whatever. He's trying so hard.
なんだかとっても
Shoujo
懐か
Ai
しいよう
girls
な
love.
気
I
がする
suppose that works. But it's
Yeah,
it's like Yuri. That's what Shoujo Ai is.
like Yuri for horny guys like me, but and you know it's just girls being like really nice with each other. Yeah, I feel like her mother. Some people pay good money for that.
マリナさんお願いしばらくこうしてていい
At least it ain't for Joshi bait.
After what?
I think the most Fujoshi bait show. Well, I never watched the show. I read the manga. Was Fushigi Yuki, because that was like the inverse harem isekai anime manga, and it's great. It really is. If you watch it in English dub, the main guy is voiced by David Hayter, no less.
What?
But man, that was one girl surrounded by like 7 dudes in a fantasy world, and they still managed to have fucking lesbians, and it was great.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's a classic from the 90s. I wouldn't be surprised if you've heard that one. Fushigi Yugi. It was good. I have the manga. I still have the manga, probably somewhere.
Oh yeah, you said you were gonna do a video on the stuff that you
One
found.
day I will do the video on the shit I found when clearing out my old shit. Because there's some fucking hilarious shit there.
Sure, but I'm only doing this because I love you. Oh my god, it made me sick.
There you go.
Wait, what was that?
It's been, what, 3 days?
Oh. These fucking... I've never said this fucking phrase so much in my life before these games.
You're the one who decided to do these, man.
Well, if I knew that I had to say I love you a fucking million times, I'd think twice. Looks like she's starting to feel better.
Is it melting your cold, dead heart, or what's happening in there that's making it so painful for you?
Making it cringe hard and cracking it more. What the fuck was that playing? Oh yeah, the fucking was the dating one or died whatever. Ugh.
Find love or die trying, or something like that.
Yeah. The only game where I thought like I was trying to get pretty, like I was getting kind of emotional was the House in Fata Morgana. There's the story there is done so much better,
And that's much different to these.
Yeah, oh my god. There's a bit, honest to god, a character appears after, I think it's been a bit of time since they last appear, and just seeing that character made me so happy. almost the way the character I was portraying at the time was feeling. Oh, it was amazing. Fuck. What's this? Happy Fun Society's games. What? Last stream he said that 4 or 5 times after Kuxo left, but man, I just hate the ending. Wait, what? What? You
Of
hated?
that, it was the love or die trying one.
You hated the ending. Wait, what happened? I chose. I know.
You avoided that one.
No, I think I made the right choice. Considering. But
That's highly subjective.
I think yes, it is. I think I made the right choice. I haven't insinuated anywhere there that was objective. So, but if you guys disagree, then why don't you pick up the game, play it, and do your route? Because it's free.
Because I got more stuff to play, so whatever.
Evangeli saying that Get Love or Die trying game sounds like one of those modern bargain bin variants. Yeah.
It was literally free, so pretty much.
Yeah. It was interesting. It was alright. I have a high tolerance.
I mean, bargain bin would still cost you money, right? Like, this one was free, so it wasn't the bargain bin thing. It was the fucking free AOL CD they gave you at the market.
Oh my god. Give me PTSD, man. I used FreeServe back in the day. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Nah, my dad got us on AOL when we got a computer, and then fucking kept us on AOL for the longest time.
It's weird that we had AOL, considering it's like America Online.
Well, it got us internet. But man, it was bad.
So Crackdeer's saying it's like you had to choose Cat because they dropped that, right? Yeah, they did. They did. I couldn't not choose that character, man. And to be honest, I quite liked that character. And then they made you think, what the fuck? And then they did another fucking 180 on you, and you're like, what the fuck? And it's like they're screaming on your face, are you a bad human being? They could have done it in a tasteful way, right in between somewhere. Evangeli saying, good old AOL, you've got mail on a 56k modem. Oh my god, yes, it's like 56 kilobit, what was it? The baud rate? Kilobits per second. The fastest.
That's the kind of memories I'm very happy leaving behind.
US robotics fucking
we
56k
have
modem.
Good internet now. I'm happy with it.
56k, let me just download this shitty JPEG that will take about 5 minutes to load.
You know how long it'll take to download just this one CG that you're looking at?
It would have taken a long time, man. A long time.
And halfway through, your dad will pick the phone up.
No! I just remember it's a clip from The Simpsons where the comic book dude is like trying to like look at porn and it's slowly loading bit by bit, and then something happens and it just stops at the chest, just above the chest of the person's.
Yeah. It's right before the good stuff.
Yeah. Oh god, we lived in dark times, didn't we? God, I remember a time before the internet where you had to go outside and touch grass. Fucking sucked. Having said that, do go outside and touch grass from time to time.
I literally just did, and it's awesome.
You went outside and touched grass?
Mm-hmm.
How did the grass feel?
I literally just came back from holiday, mate. Yeah, I touched a lot of grass.
What, you went around and were touching grass? Just like, this is nice grass. This is nice grass. I don't know why I picture people literally bending over and touching it with their hand.
Holy fuck, you had to use dial-up in 2008? How did that work?
No, 56k modems were using... Wait, what?
It was as painful as ever. Interesting. I can't imagine trying to use dial-up these days.
There are, I think, even now, there might be places in the UK that still use dial-up.
Oh shit, there are.
Yeah, so...
Well, sucks to be you guys.
Fucking... Well, they're not going to be on the stream because they've got dial-up.
Yeah. Try watching this.
Yeah. Look at this fucking empathy coming from Kuxo for our fellow man suffering.
Where's Loopy when you need her, right? She will actually fucking die laughing at them as well.
Well, Loopy has almost dial-up speeds anyway, so...
At least
That's
she
why
has
she-
broadband.
Well, it's a fucking fake broadband. That shit is fucking gives her shitty.
It's better than fucking dial-up, mate.
It's almost like dial-up the way she talks about it. But anyway, having said that, what the fuck?
What?
That was a very jarring. Ooh. Ooh.
And then sex happened.
Oh, this is very different. This is like you got the framing as well instead of the full size image.
You know what? It is actually like, and then sex happened.
Mm.
That's the impression I'm getting from this.
Look at the coloring. Fuck this. Yeah, look at this.
Beautiful dithering.
Phew. What a night. Michael fell asleep in the shower room.
Turn the video quality down. What does it look like?
Why are you doing
Those are low quality settings, right?
Why? What's wrong with you?
Oh, I want to see it.
I want to see shit. Right, it's not going to happen till I think it changes scenes, so...
Yeah, this will be great.
Michael fell asleep in the shower room. I'm glad she's still got that child in her. She's not as tough as she tries to be. Oh, here it comes. Wait, what? This is pretty... Wait, did it just... No, this has gone to... a better quality.
It's better. Better quality.
No,
Look how flat it looks.
No, but it's like smoother and it takes up the full screen. This is clearly a higher quality than the original.
But it won't be as high quality as the high quality option. Evangeli says Comcast fucked something up, so we had no net, but the phone line was hot, so we used Netscape, which offered free dial-up connections at the time. You know, you talked about FreeServe. Like, I imagine just like in case of emergency, break this glass, and there's like a FreeServe disc back there.
Can you
I
still
use it?
Can you still do that? Is there
I don't
service
know.
that's still?
I don't know. I never even thought of it. Because the thing is, right, smartphones are ubiquitous now. You can get fucking internet.
Well,
I know your story is from 2008, Evangeli, so this doesn't apply. But nowadays, we can use smartphones to just hotspot if we need it.
I am going to. Switch.
As a matter of fact, I have done that. I remember when my fucking internet went down.
Yeah.
Most recently.
Let me carry this on. I don't want to sit on her sleeping like this. I mean,
Huh?
I don't know. She's so cute. She's sleeping like a baby. She kindly looks calm. I should have changed her into pajamas. What is she? Not a child. What the fuck? But she looks so comfortable. I didn't want to bother her.
She is a child.
She's
It's
not
not
a
an
little kid.
infant.
She's not an
Yeah.
infant. What the fuck? Whatever. You know what I mean. Michael, please don't say you're going to die anymore. Please. There we
To
go.
answer your question, Ash, it seems Netscape ISP is still around, says Evangeli.
Oh. Can you get that here? I remember when Netscape was the original web browser, right? That was there
I don't
before.
know, man.
Yeah, it was before Internet Explorer. They were the ones. They developed a lot of the technologies for JavaScript. I think they developed JavaScript. The initial iteration of it. And then Internet Explorer fucked them over because Windows included Internet Explorer with all versions of Windows. But anyway, Mayako's sleeping. What should I do now?
Sleep next to her.
Can we? Speak? Move? Speak? Oh, Mayako? Oh, shit. Oh, look at that. That is well different.
Aha! I like it better.
Mate, so the high quality one must be from the CD version of the game. Because it's like a totally different CG. This is not colouring and stuff. This is like...
It's dithering.
Is it? Like...
Look at the dots pattern. That's what the dithering is.
So, but the colours are different as well, though. This is like a
Yeah.
different CG, a different image. It's not like the high quality one just makes it.
The high quality one just sort of smooths the color out, and it also uses a different color depth, I think.
No, I think it's a different image.
Probably.
Holy shit! I'm fucking dying here. You're right.
Have you got like hay fever or something going on?
I think there's a combination of the two.
Peak.
Oh, the summer! I love the summer. Anyway, he's sleeping like a baby. You'd probably feel better if she slept in bed. I don't want to wake her up. Plus, it's pretty warm tonight. Oh, I feel it. Right. Fuck it. I'm gonna save it here. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's okay. And I think, because I am now dying here on the side, we'll leave it there for today. Oh my god. Yeah, the hay
You're gonna
fever.
leave it there?
Yeah, just because the hay fever's kicking and I just don't have the stamina to keep trying to do the voice acting and sneeze my brains out.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll get my Tears of the Kingdom stream ready then.
But having said that, yes, if you guys want, Cookso is going to do a stream sometime.
We're basically going to swap right over. I'm going to start in like maybe 5-10 minutes after this one ends.
Yeah, so do look out for that if you want to. But thanks a lot for coming on the stream. It was nice to see you, Crack Dealer, Evangelidona. It was nice to see you on the stream for the first time. Garlic Bread X, Kupo. And there was, I think, a person called Mexican...
Yes.
Wait, it's in the Mexican hat. Thank you all for joining the chat. I'll leave it there for today. Hopefully we'll carry this on next week. But for now, this was Eve Burst Error. I'm dying, and Cookso.
You really are dying.
And Cookso is Cookso. But yeah,
I'm happy as always.
We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
I'll get my Switch ready. Hopefully, if you guys want to join in on that, you're more than welcome. Are you coming on that one, Ash, or is it just gonna be me by my lonesome?
No,
Alright, cool.
I'll jump on for a bit. Yeah. Right.
All right, excellent.
See you later, guys.
All right, see you guys in a bit or later.